Evening. Okay, so I'm going to be playing some songs for you for the next, I don't know, 40 minutes, hour, something like that. However long it takes to play the songs. With some instrumentals, a couple of covers and stuff. I see a few people are watching. You know, hi Michelle and Gwen and Jim. Hello guys. And a few others of you. So do pop on and comment and say hi. We're doing this for Coda. So do, if you feel like it, donate to Coda. Very worthwhile cause. Where we all hope to be back in September in some sort of form. Fingers crossed. But I shall start, and I'm going to start with a tune called Vigilante's Lament, which is a tune that I wrote. It's based on the Roy Kuda version of Vigilante Man, and it goes like this. That's the tune. Hopefully you can all hear me. This is a very, very strange thing. It's the first time I've done something quite like this. Doing a gig without an audience in front of you is a bit odd, so please to get on the comments and heckle. I'm not used to doing gigs without heckling, and it's quite disconcerting. So this next song I'm going to do Bedlam, which is an old English folk song about putting pregnant women in insane asylums, which is an odd thing to write a song about, admittedly, but they were quite odd back then. And the tune that's in it as well is a tune I wrote called Running the Coast Path. Abroad as I was walking one morning in the spring, heard a maid of bedlam so sweetly she did sing. Her chains rattled in her hands and always so sang she, love my love, as I know we first loved me. Her love was sent away from her by friends who were unkind, sent him far beyond the seas, oh, to torment her mind. Oh, she suffered for his sake, contented she will be, since I love my love, as I know we first loved me. He will not come near her to hear the moan she makes, neither would he pity her if her poor heart should break. Although she suffered for his sake, contented she will be, since I love my love, because I know he first loved me. Said, my dearest Johnny, are you my love or no? She Said, my dearest Nancy, I've proved your overthrow. Though you've suffered for my sake, contented I will be. 'Cause I love my love, love my love. So I love my love, 'cause I know my love loves me. Bedlam. Yeah, so we've got Gary's here, more Jim. Stephen's watching. Hello Stephen, haven't seen you in a long time. And Joe and Lynn. The Yateley lot are here. Always nice to hear the Yateley massive. Okay, so next up another folk hawk one actually, another one that we play in the folk hawk. If there's people out there that don't know what the folk hawk is, then you can run yourselves off to my website after this and go and find out about what we do. We do some stuff online, or we have been doing recently, until such times as sessions come back into play. So the last song was about women being sent to insane asylums because they're pregnant. This one is about dodgy goings on with dead people. Folk music's a laugh a minute. So this is called Unquiet Grave. Blows the wind tonight, true love, God blows the drops of rain. I never had but one true love in the green when she lay slain. I'll do as much for any true love as any young man may. I'll sit and weep upon her grave for 12 months and a day. When this 12-month and one day was up, her ghost began to speak. What makes you sit upon my grave, and will you not let me sleep? One kiss from your clay cold lips, one kiss is all I crave. Just one kiss from your clay cold lips, and I'll return me back to your grave. Back to your grave. Kiss my clay cold lips, your days will not be long. For our lips as cold as any clay, my breath smells very strong. So bring me enough from a dungeon deep, and water from a stone, and look away from a maiden's dress when a man should never know. Man should never know. night, they say, God blows the drops of rain. I never had but one true love. Now in a quiet grave she lays. Quiet grave she lays. Cool. That's Unquiet Grave. So, oh, Debs is here. And Colin. Hello, Colin. And Stuart. Hello, Stuart. Right. Okay. So now I'm going to do a new old song, an old new song, depending on how you look at it. I've been talking forever about recording a new album, and I'm sort of getting round to it. This song I wrote about 10 years ago, I guess, but I recently kind of found it again, and I've sort of rejigged it a bit, so it's kind of rewritten, so it's kind of a new song, and it will be going on the album once I get round to starting and finishing recording it. And this is called Stop Time Now. Basically, with some of my songwriting recently, I've been kind of looking at some sort of philosophies, and Buddhist philosophies in particular, and just trying to put them into song. So this is one of them. Stop time now and look at your glass, boy. It's only a fool like me that can see it's half empty. What you're worrying about is dragging you down, boy. No need to fear, in this world you've got plenty. Dog-eared photograph, boy. It's telling you a lie, you never looked like that. Possessions are chains, that's just an excuse, boy. Here we are, we chewing the fat. It's not till the wrecking ball comes. Till the wrecking ball comes, that you lose your hope. Stop time now, look at my glass, boy. You see it's half full and the glass is clear. All I've got, all I've lost, and all I've gained, boy. I was sent away on a ship for 1,000 years. 'Cause it's not till the wrecking ball comes. It's not till the wrecking ball comes. It's not till the wrecking ball comes. It is your home. And that was Briar tune, which is a tune I wrote a long time ago. Stuck on the end there. What else have we got here? Oh, Lucy. Hello, Lucy. There should be a donate button probably below. If you're watching this on, it depends which site, because I've transposed this onto my Facebook page and on the Folkort Facebook page as well. So if you're on either my Facebook page or the Folkort Facebook page, you might have to swap over to the Coda Facebook page, which I'm also on, for the donate button. I think it's all technology. I don't really understand it, but you know. So, tune back up again. on to a new song, another new song. This is a very new song. Also destined for the album. I'm going to get around to recording it. I think this is. Let's say this is the first time I've performed this out live. It is the first time I've performed this out live. It seems very strange saying that, not in front of an audience. But this is the first time. This is its premiere. It's never been played outside of this room ever before. It's been 16 years or more since he first knocked at your door. He spent his time thinking of you while you're sharing a timeline with a different view. If you listen, he'll tell you this. Doing nothing ain't wasting time. Curled up by the fireside. Expressions mean nothing at all. The love that you feel comes right from your soul. If you listen, he'll tell you this. Tell you how he expects to pass the time. Just sitting and reading and drinking wine in the sun. Not much left to say about this world today. With all this crap going on, it matters not when to form one. If you listen, he'll tell you this. Tell you he expects to pass the time. We'll tell you this. As I say, we'll be on an album at some point, hopefully this year, although I am very aware they're already halfway through this year. Right, okay, so next up then I'm going to do, I think possibly my most requested number, Kicks. This one is, for those of you that haven't seen me, this one comes with a story, only a very little story, and it's I ask you to, if you wish, to sit back and close your eyes and have a bit of imagination here. The picture that goes with this tune is a lake, a little pond, I suppose, a pond inside a little wooded area. And dancing around the pond, there's lots of little water fairies, jumping and jumping, bouncing, all on the lilies and stuff. And in the corner, there's one lily with one solitary little sad water fairy, sat on her own, probably reading a book. This is called the Water Fairies. Water Fae. That's the Water Fairies. Oh, Phil's here. Nice pad. Thank you, Phil. Especially for this gig, got the rest of the instruments up on the wall today. This was mostly blank until this afternoon. I thought it was well worth putting the decent backdrop up. Oh right, so okay. Next up then. So that one and this next one are both on my EP, which you can listen to if you've got Spotify. You can go on Spotify and find me on there. It's called Waves. The EP is called Waves. So go and listen to that. I think you can also buy it on iTunes and all the other sort of way that we buy music now. The only place you can't get it is in a record shop, which is ironic. Right, this is a song I wrote. This is Infantry Line. This came about from reading a book by Bernard Cornwell, who some of you may know. He wrote all the Sharp novels and many other fantastic sort of historical fiction books, but he also wrote a book about Waterloo, and it wasn't really a historical fiction book in the sense that of his other ones. It was more of a sort of an account, a very well written account of the Battle of Waterloo. And I mean, it's horrendous. I mean, it's not a light read at all, but it's a very good read. It's very, very well written, very interesting. So I read that book and then I wrote this song. The song is much nicer than the book was in terms of that. Beautiful girl, she's waiting for me. She's waiting to see what becomes of me. I'm standing alone on the infantry line, biding my time, red roses and wine. I told her straight, go get on with your life, don't wait for my letter to arrive. 'Cause I don't hold out hope, the odds aren't inclined to let me survive, not on this time. So, to see my girl walking away, beautiful girl, she's waiting for me. She's waiting to see what comes of me. I told her straight, go get on with your life, don't wait for my letter to arrive. So, to see my girl walking away, my arm in the cavalry charge, Bonnie Lancer took it hard. Lost my eyes in the artillery fire, his beautiful daughters stole my heart. So, to see my girl, so, to see my girl walking away. That's that was infantry line. Is there any banjo tunes? No banjo tunes today. Maybe banjo tunes next time though. It's strange for me to be down to one guitar. Normally I'd have two guitars to play gigs, but my other guitar's got a few problems at the moment. Which is why I'm mainly playing songs all in one tuning, which I don't generally do. But it's quite nice to stick to one tuning. Makes life simple sometimes. Alright, so next up is a cover. I suppose this one I should probably send out and say happy birthday to Murray if he's watching, because it's his birthday, and it's not bluegrass this song, but it is American, so it's quite close. It's a song by Graham Parsons. And the again, playing this one normally live with a few of those of you that have seen me a few times. It's nice to have the singing along, so do sing along. I can't hear you, so sing along. Well, sing along louder. I can't hear you, it doesn't matter. But please do sing along. I'd like to know that you're singing along. This old town is filled with sin, it'll swallow you in. If you've got some money to burn, so take it home and right away. Got 3 years to pay, but Satan is waiting his turn. This old earthquake's gonna leave me in the poorhouse, and it seems like this whole town's insane. On the 31st floor there's a gold-plated door, won't keep out the Lord's burning rain. The scientists say we'll all wash away, we don't believe anymore. We got our recruits and our green mohair suits, so please show your ID out the door. This old earthquake's gonna leave me in the poorhouse, and it seems like this whole town's insane. On the 31st floor there's a gold-plated door, don't keep out the Lord's burning rain. A friend came around, tried to clean up this town. His ideas made some people mad. He trusted his crowd, he spoke right out loud. They lost the best friend it had. This old earthquake's gonna leave me in the poorhouse. It seems like this whole town's insane. On the 31st floor there's a gold-plated door, won't keep out the Lord's burning rain. This old earthquake's gonna leave me in the poorhouse, and it seems like this whole town's insane. On the 31st floor there's a gold-plated door, keep out the Lord's burning rain. On the 31st floor there's a gold-plated door, keep out the Lord's burning rain. On the 31st floor there's a gold-plated door, keep out the Lord's burning rain. There we go. Bit of Graham Parsons. Okay, so I've got a couple more for you. I'll throw one in. throw a song and a tune in. So the song I'm going to play is one that I wrote a very, 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 very long time ago. But someone requested it for one of the Patreon live sessions that I've been doing. I think it was Michelle, actually. I think Michelle requested this. Somebody requested it, certainly, anyway. So I thought I'd do this, because I haven't done it in a while. And then I'm going to finish off with the tune after that. So I hope some of you have donated to Coda. It is a worthwhile cause. And because I'd like, we'd all like them to keep afloat, because I'd like to go back to work there at some point. So yeah, do click the donate button. And do check out my website as well, with the new graphics up here. So this is called Lonesome Angel. She will walk on through the trees until she finds something stable. Great possibilities and stories of you and me, and that's all. She will look into a brook and find a mirror and a table. All she sees staring back at her is the one thing she'll never see. She sees so lonesome angel. All she sees is a lonesome angel. Through her mind and back again, she's blessed with looks but not with friends, and that's fatal. A friendly smile, a spoken word, and stories that you've never heard. A blessed tongue is not too quick, a mind works at a slow pace to click. So looking in her empty eyes, she sits back down and wonders why. All she sees is a lonesome angel. All she sees is a lonesome angel. She will walk on through the trees to find the enemies of her fable. A crushing blow to her skull leaves her feeling lost and old. Her legs are far too thin, her knees are cracking in the wind, she ain't stable. To bring herself back to her feet, she's lost and lonely and in the field. All she sees is a lonesome angel. All she sees is a lonesome angel. Lonesome angel. Okay, so it's time for me to leave you. I'm going to leave you with one more tune, as I promised. This is traditionally the one that I like to end sets with. So I hope you've enjoyed it. This is the last one of the Friday ones, which is a shame. There's been some great ones. A few back sweet. I mean, Skull Shape, just brilliant, love them. But all the other ones have been absolutely fantastic. So maybe we'll come back to them. Who knows? That's up to Phil. We'll see. But a big thanks to Marina, because Marina's put a lot of effort into doing all this and working all this out and doing all the technical side of it as well. So well done, Marina, on that. Okay, so this last tune, this is called The Daughter of Boreas. Now, I don't know whether anybody knows anything about Greek mythology. I don't, or not much anyway. But this is the story. This is about a sprite that was horribly abused by a pauper who lived in the desert, and God wasn't very happy about that. Zeus, at a particular time, I think, in this particular story. So he gave her the power to become sort of Princess of Snow, essentially. To get her own back on the pauper who lived in the desert, she turned the desert into snow, which seems like a fairly sensible thing to do, really. There's many better versions of that story that you can find. My version is terrible, but that is where the tune came from, and it's essentially the tune kind of reenacts the conversation between the sprite and Zeus. This is called The Daughter of Boreas, and I shall leave with this. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all at some point, somewhere, somehow, in some form or another. watching, and I shall see you again sometime. Thanks very much.